Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I just concluded my first series of rolling a white and black d6 to see if I could find unfair die. I didn't find unfair die, but that's okay. I decided to do something different. February 1st, there's a new series starting on this channel. Come back to see what it is. But until then, I've got 3 days, the 29th, 30th, and 31st of January, and I decided I'm going to roll stats on each of those days and see if I can beat the standard array. Now, the criteria I'm using to beat it, the modifiers for the standard array add up to +5. And so I'm trying to get +5 or better out of my rolled stats. What is the standard array? Where does it come from? It's from Dungeons & Dragons, which, based on the news recently with what D&D did with the OGL and the Creative Commons license, I feel it's okay to not critically pan everything Dungeons & Dragons related. And because D&D 5e is the system I'm most familiar with, and it's the one that I'm currently running games in, that is what I'm going to use as the baseline for this. When I learn other systems, and I am planning to learn other systems, when I learn other systems, I will maybe do something similar, or maybe these videos will be super boring and we'll get tired of them after just these 3 days. But I'm committed to do them for the last 3 days of January. So here we are. We're going to roll stats. I picked these die because they're multicolored. I thought that was fun. So I'm doing 46, drop the lowest. My first roll, we have 15. Already off to a great start. And let's see. Okay, yeah. So that's 9, 14. You know what? Honestly, it would be funny if I literally rolled standard array. Oh, 13. We are well on our way. If something doesn't change and we roll a 12, I'm going to be shocked. That would be 12. Okay, you know what? I want a 10 at this point. Like, I am actively looking for a 10 and then an 8. Come on, 10. Well, another 12. That's okay. That's okay. We'll survive. We'll survive. But already, I mean, even if we roll an 8, we're still going to beat standard array by, I think, +1 if I'm doing my arithmetic correctly. So that's 4. So that's a 10. Okay. So we have our +2, +2, +1, +1, +1, +0. It's honestly funny to me that I rolled them in numerical order. That's crazy. Wow. Anyway, 2, 4, 6 +7. Oh yeah, I guess it does make sense that we'd beat it by more. So these all line up, and then we have an additional +1. Here we have a +6, but then a -1. That's why we get the +5. So this is +7. So that's good. All positive ability scores. Well, you know what? I'm kind of a simple person, so I would probably play like a monk or maybe a barbarian with this. Because I like the more simplified things to play, just because that's who I am. Although I have played a wizard, and to be honest, it wasn't all that difficult. It is more complicated, but there you go. So that is the rolled stats. I would say this is definitively a win, because I am +2 above the standard array, but it's not so crazy that if I was running a game, I wouldn't let a player use these stats. They're not so bad that the player is going to be handicapped by their character, but they're also not so good that everyone else at the table is going to look handicapped in their ability to function as a member of the team in comparison. So yeah, I would let a player use these. So there you go. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Share it with a friend if you want to, and please feel free to use those stats in a game. You watched me roll them live, so you know that I didn't cheat. As far as I know, these dice are not loaded. Obviously, I did not get perfect 18s across the board, but there you go. So that's the video, and I will see you tomorrow for another set of rolled stats. And please come back on February 1st when I'm debuting a whole new series of shorter videos that have to do with dice.